Break that window, break that window.
People have to be mindful of the safety of children, and doubly so when it comes to predators. Fortunately, police are out there to bust these truly putrid creatures with clever traps to lure them in. You're about to see 8 of these horrible people getting caught by the police. This footage is captured in Oklahoma, where a predator was outed by her boyfriend after discovering that she had abused their 3-year-old daughter. Ashley Cheatham was seen operating the door for the police in a rather plain cardigan and nothing else when they came in to arrest her.
Hello. Okay, you Ashley? What's your last name? You're under arrest.
The suspect's boyfriend had made contact with police, claiming that he had found a number of disturbing images and videos on her phone while she was asleep. And once they had detained her, they discovered that she was half naked, and so they looked for some pants.
We'll get pants for you.
Where is he?
Ashley, do you have any pants we can stuff here?
I have no idea. I literally just woke up. I don't
Well,
know.
do you know, like, where is there a place where you normally keep your shorts?
Yeah, there's some right there. Those pajama pants are fine. Do you see
These
them?
pajamas right here? Gotcha. Okay, go ahead and put your leg in.
We'll keep them all pulled up in a minute.
You got any form of like slip-on shoe or anything?
Can you just pull them up in the front a little bit? They're like falling down.
At this point, the police ask the suspect where her ID is.
Is your ID in your purse? You got that? You're with it? Yep. 20 Central.
The police then provide the suspect with an explanation as to why she's being detained, and what her boyfriend had shared with them, and what's going to happen to her next.
Right, Ashley. You're under arrest for battery of a minor. And possession of child. And possession of child.
No amount of crying is going to spare her from the consequences. She was charged with abuse of a child under the age of 12, creating or distributing various sorts of obscene materials involving a child, possession of marijuana, and violation of the Oklahoma Computer Crimes Act. The next predator was caught with knife in hand after having kidnapped a child. Kenneth O. Brown kidnapped a 2-year-old child who was sitting inside of a minivan in Newton County, Illinois before going down Interstate 65. The police were hot on his heels, and he would be caught in Indiana. As if being accused of various automobile accidents wasn't enough of a reason to get him arrested, even worse, he was armed with a knife.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Get your hands
Get out of the car!
It's gonna hurt you, man. You, man.
Come on!
Do it. This is someone's kid. It's someone's kid, man. It's someone's kid.
Come on! Get out of the car!
Dude, it's someone's kid. Don't hurt her. Don't do it. Don't do it.
As the police got close to his vehicle, he threatened to take the life of the youngster by placing a knife to her neck, and did that any time that they got close. On the other hand, they advised him to calm down.
Sergeant down in our county, Newton County.
Hey,
back this way.
Hey, wait. He's trying to smother the kid right now, I think. No, I don't think you do. You do not. Not from there, you do not. We got crossfire here. Listen, you need to stop what you're doing now. We can get this solved. You just need to stop right now. We need to physically go in there. He's got a knife, though? He's got a knife to the throat. Let's break the window. Tase him. Break the window. He's choking the kid up.
The cops were forced to open fire on the suspect in an effort so that he would not be able to harm the child, and after a few moments had passed, he began to cry out in agony. Furthermore, they warned him not to move, or else he may be executed.
Was the baby out?
He's got it up to his own throat.
Hands!
Break that window, break that window.
The police were able to rescue the child and take the suspect into custody.
Do not move.
Roll. Do not move. Sit up. You hear me? You don't voice now. You hear me? You hear me?
The suspect was busted in the end and the child was safe. He faced numerous charges, including abduction, 5 counts of violence with a dangerous weapon, neglect of a dependent, resisting law enforcement, 2 counts of criminal recklessness, and a litany of other charges. A satisfying ending to a scary moment. Stick around for this next encounter involving another man who tried to commit kidnapping. March 1st of 2023. Police in Akron, Ohio locate a stolen vehicle and are comforting a 2-year-old child. It would be revealed that the vehicle was found was stolen and the thief who took it had kidnapped the boy. The cop had tried his best to comfort the young man who was distraught and desperate to find his father.
What's your name? You don't know your name? Alright. Here, let me get you out of this car seat. You okay? It's okay, let me get you out of the car seat.
Huge savings with MyPerks. Find your My personality.
You want to sip your water? It's okay. You're alright. You like, check this out. You like flashlights? Oh, it's okay. Here, you want to hold this? No? Alright. It's alright. It's okay. Look, I found a little car for you sitting down there. It's okay. It's alright, buddy. It's alright. It's okay. Here, I'm gonna take you out. Okay? It's okay. Let's get you out of here. It's okay. Your jammies wet. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I can go 45 that call.
You got some books here? You like dinos? I like them. My little boy likes dinos. Okay. It's okay, buddy.
To try and make the child feel more at ease, the cop hands him some snacks. On the other hand, he continues to ask about his father. As a result of the chilly weather, he was searching for some socks and shoes to put on the small child.
I'm gonna get you to your daddy, okay? You're alright, buddy. You got any snacks in this bag? You want some snacks or something? I might have snacks in my lunchbox. I'll look. There you go. Hey, I found some pretzels. You want some pretzels? It's okay.
My daddy
It's okay. I wonder if you got any doctor paperwork in here or something, so I know what your name is. See if you got any shoes. Here, you want some socks on your feet? I got socks. Did they get where'd they get them at?
Down there at the somewhere 20th, I think Wilbeth, yeah. All right.
Slow down, dude.
It's all right, buddy. I want to find your shoes so your feet aren't cold. It's cold out. Can I put these socks in?
The cop continues to search for more clothing to cover the child due to the cold weather, as he's seen shaking as a result.
Scary, wasn't it? Here, let me see that foot, big guy. How old are you? 3? Are you 2?
You got a jacket in here?
There might be one in the back seat. There's a stuffed animal if you want to grab that. It's okay. It's all right, buddy. You're okay. Are you hungry? See, that's what big guy. How old are you? 3? Are you 2? You got a jacket in here? In the back seat. There's a stuffed animal.
Oh, you're fine. I'm falling. Try not to.
While all of this is taking place, police are searching for the suspect in a building that was located close to where the child was discovered. A quarter mile away from the location where the child was found, the suspect was then taken into custody. He was transported back to the location and placed into a police vehicle, and the upset toddler continued to get comfort from first responders even while the suspect was being apprehended.
Hey, it was us. We got the car, and they got him. Well, hold on. Stand by. All right, have a seat, boss.
In the end, the 54-year-old man was facing charges for kidnapping, abduction, and grand theft of a motor vehicle. He would be transported to jail, where the prosecution requested that he be held without bond so that he never gets out. Another evil person is going to be caught, so don't click away just yet. You'll want to see this despicable person get what they deserve. April 7th of 2022, and police are ready to apprehend a child predator as part of an internet sting operation. In these operations, adults will pose as children on dating apps and patiently wait to be contacted by predators. The scumbag in question for this case is Sylvester Prince Jr.
Though, because I just told you that those other people just said that they were going to take this girl and her, and you said they never said that, and I know they didn't say that.
No, I never said it.
I know you didn't.
Can I ask you something? How come you didn't want the cops being called? If you haven't done any of these messages, how come you're don't want the police here?
I won't be in no trouble.
But why would you get in trouble if you didn't do any of this?
Here, he just wanted. No, come on, Sylvester, come on, you gotta talk to me. Yeah, you can't run, man. Is that the same cop? No. It's that cop.
It's his brother.
Yeah. Sylvester, come on.
How you doing, sir?
How's it going? So this individual here has been messaging a lot of kids on the internet throughout the years, including our decoy, and he said he's received news from them and pictures from them throughout the years, and we have it all on film of him admitting to everything, and we have messages here where he's trying to solicit a young girl for who is 13.
You have some ID with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You live here?
I'm in trouble.
Huh?
I'm in trouble.
Well, I'm just here to find out what's going on, okay? Do you live here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, any weapons on you? Let me check you real quick, okay?
What's going on here? Messaging kids on the internet. I'm trying to tell you, 13-year-old. I don't know why you would snitch on your own brother.
13 years old, he's been chatting with.
Well, you guys have got him proof. How you going to arrest him?
We
He's not
literally
being arrested.
tried to show you this the first second we were here, dude.
What do you have in your
And what you
pocket?
said was you kicked us out.
Cigarettes?
Yes,
Is that your
sir.
lighter?
Yes, sir.
I'm just going to leave it laying right here on the... You ever been in any trouble before?
No, sir.
Okay.
He does like all colors.
Okay, come on back here with me for just a second, okay?
Okay, sir.
Thank you. I'm just here to find out what's going on, because I don't know either, okay? So what's...
People been using my name
Okay.
and stuff. We cramping.
People's been using your name.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And making Facebooks and stuff. That's just one girl. She used my Facebook, my phone number.
Okay.
And made a Facebook and everything.
hop in here. Okay. So you said somebody's been using your Facebook?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Who's the person who's been using your Facebook?
It's some girl, and she made a Facebook.
A girl that lives here with you?
No. I don't know where, because a lot of people got my phone number.
But you don't know who the girl is?
No, sir.
So this is supposed to be going on Facebook?
Yes.
Okay.
And they opened a Me24 account on my name too.
Okay. When did this start?
I think like a couple years ago.
Couple years? Did you ever do a report on it?
Yes.
You reported to the police what's going
No,
on?
not the police. I done made a report to Facebook.
Okay.
That somebody been using my name.
Okay.
And I didn't know who it was, sir. Because I never been in no trouble.
Okay. Do you have a Facebook account now?
I had one, but it got deleted.
Okay. But you don't have an active one right now?
No.
Okay.
Because somebody, they kicked me off of Facebook.
Okay. Why did they kick you off Facebook?
Because I had people using my number, and they had like 3 or 4 accounts open up in my name.
Okay.
And that's all. And I'm just trying to be friends with people.
Okay. Let me go talk to your family because they're getting kind of heated up, okay?
It was at that moment the suspect told the police that he had a chat with young victims the previous evening. However, he not only denied that he had committed a criminal action, but also said he didn't want to get into trouble.
Last night, huh?
3 or 4 messages?
Yeah, when I woke up this morning, then she tried to call me too. And I had a missed call from her at like 12 o'clock last night. And see, I've been trying to look for another job because my job at Skyview it closed down, and I've been trying to do everything because I never been in no trouble. I just don't want to get in no trouble and stuff.
So how many messages did this person send you?
When?
Huh?
Like when?
Like, how long have they been messaging you?
For about a week or 2.
A week or 2?
Yes, sir.
And how many messages do you think you got from them?
I don't know.
Like 5?
I know
50?
It was like 6 of them yesterday. Cause she kept messing me, and I wouldn't mess her back.
Okay, how many before yesterday?
Quite a few.
How many would you say is quite a few?
About 10 or something like that.
So, total messages you've gotten from her was like maybe 20?
Maybe 20.
How many did you send her?
Probably about the same.
The cop then inquires whether the suspect had other means of getting in touch with one of the female victims, and as a result, he told them that he got to know her via an app. The suspect also told him that the only reason he spoke with the victim was because he wanted to be a role model for her.
Did you use any other kind of ways of contacting her?
Just I met her on Meet 24.
On what?
Meet 24.
Meet 24?
Yes, sir.
Like MEET 24?
Yes. And I just wanted to be like a friend to him. That's all.
A friend to her?
Yes. Nothing else.
Okay.
Just like a role model or something like that. Cause see, I've been cheated on a lot in the past.
Huh?
I've been cheated on in a lot in the past by my ex-girlfriend. And I just want to be a role model to younger people and tell them what I've been through, but they won't have to go through the same thing I went through. I just want to just be friends with everybody. That's it. Cause see, she wanted to meet up with me yesterday, but I said I got a lot of work to do, and I didn't want to meet up with nobody.
Okay.
Cause she tried to get me to go to some park, and I said no, I can't do that. Cause I got a job interview. Cause I'm trying to get back up to, St. Anthony Hospital.
Huh?
You know St. Anthony Hospital?
No.
I'm trying to get back up there to work as a floor tech. Cause I'm tired of being at home. Cause my job, they shut down a week ago.
Residents involved in a plot involving predators became the subject of conversation, and in addition to that, the suspect attempted to place the responsibility on the victim, claiming that it was her fault, that she had phoned him, and that he had done nothing wrong.
To a house over here on the east side about a predator. So, have you ever heard of predator poachers or Oklahoma predator prevention? Does any of that sound familiar to you? Okay. So I'm at a call. They're saying they got a whole bunch of texts and stuff from maybe Meet 24, and then also just like phone text for a guy over here. I'm not sure. I mean, they printed off all these texts. So what's the procedure for something like this? Just to do a report and go ahead.
Yeah, she texted me like 5 times last night and tried to call me at like 12 something last night. Cause she told me she was in Oklahoma City and she wanted to meet up with me at a park over by Children's Hospital, but I had other things to do, but I didn't want to meet up with her.
The suspect told police that he didn't want to do anything with the victim because she was only 13 years old and attempted to tell them that he had made a mistake in interacting with her. He then provided the police with an explanation of what he had discussed.
She was 13. I didn't want to talk to her no more. So she wanted to meet me.
How did you meet her?
On Meet 24.
Meet 24? Is that like a dating app or what?
Yes. It's supposed to be like grown-up dating app.
Yeah.
And a lot of kids be going on there and getting people in trouble.
How does that work? Like, I don't know how the dating apps work. I haven't dated anybody. So you just go on and start searching people's profiles or what?
Yeah, like, see, you're supposed to be 18 and up to get on it. And they be putting like they 18 and up, but they don't be 18.
So how did that come about that she's that young?
She told me, and I stopped talking. I wanted to stop talking to her then, and she kept texting me.
Where's she from?
Huh?
Where's she from?
I don't know. Because she said she in Oklahoma City. meet me at a park yesterday.
Where at?
Over by Children's Hospital.
And it has all this through text messages or Messenger on Facebook or what?
She texted me.
So through the Me24 whatever, you exchange phone numbers?
Yes. Cause she asked me for my phone number. She wanted to text me. You see your toes and stuff.
Little toes?
Yeah, just ask a friend.
It's a little friendly, isn't it?
I didn't want to do nothing with her. Cause I say that to everybody I talk to on there.
You see your little toes?
I know that kind of.
Yeah, I mean, some people have their different things, I guess.
Yeah, I just like a
toes,
woman
huh?
with like legs and toes. My key is grown-ups.
Did she send you pictures of her toes?
One, then I deleted it because I didn't want it.
Well, it's not like you could probably tell by looking at toes how old somebody is.
No. Because I seen a picture on Me24, she looked older. I didn't know she was 13 until she told me. And that's when I wanted to start talking to her.
How long ago was that?
Over like 2 weeks ago when she told me that.
But she's still texting you even
Yes.
today, you said still?
Yeah. And those texts I just showed y'all over last night when she texted me. And she just texted me like 9 o'clock this morning. That one said morning.
Following the suspect's explanation of everything that had happened, it was decided by the police to place him under arrest and transport him in the police car, and then later to jail.
Alright, where's your lighter? I don't have one. Oh, you didn't? Did you smoke?
Over there.
Did you smoke?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright.
You mean you threw it in the grass?
Yeah, I didn't know if you got it so you could smoke. Alright.
I don't know. I know he lit that cigarette. I don't know how.
Yeah, how'd you light the cigarette?
I got another one in my room.
Oh, okay. Alright. Place your fingers for me.
Can I go get my tennis shoes?
Your tennis shoes?
Yeah,
Nah.
take them from me anyway, man.
Alright, let me check you one more time.
Okay.
Go ahead and separate your feet. Well, we're going to let detectives look at all this and then they can make the decision on whether you're in trouble, okay?
Okay.
Are they coming out?
Yeah. Alright. Have a seat in there. So you're going to have to end up talking to detectives,
Okay.
okay? And kind of telling them what happened, okay?
Okay. If they go come out here?
No, they're not going to come here. You're going to have to go to jail for today, okay?
How
and
long?
then they will probably come over there and interview you.
How long ago be there?
I don't know.
About an hour or so.
Yeah, it'll be a little longer than an hour. Nothing happens at the jail in an hour. So.
Oh, okay. Can I say bye to my dad and mama?
No,
and
not
brother?
right now.
No, before we leave.
So, what are these pictures?
Those pictures I took of myself.
You took of yourself?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's when I first got my phone. Then that one you see with the face mask.
Yeah.
That's when I was at work. I took of myself at work.
Took one at work?
Yes, sir.
Have you ever been to jail?
No, sir.
Well, that's good.
46-year-old Sylvester Prince Jr. was taken into custody and charged with 1 count of aiding behavior with a child that was inappropriate. And hopefully, he never ends up seeing the light of day again. His excuse did nothing to persuade the police, but as for this next person, his attempts to befriend an underage girl did not go as planned. July the 8th of 2022, and a man is acting suspiciously in a neighborhood. Law enforcement arrive on scene, where the suspect, Timothy Nielsen, is on the prowl for a 12-year-old girl that he found online via her YouTube channel. He was discovered to have posted inappropriate comments to her and on other social media platforms while posing as other people.
Yeah, if you don't have permission to be on their property, absolutely. So why are you going door to door if you're trying to meet some girl from the internet for a date?
I've been after her for 5 years and I haven't heard nothing from her. If I find her one day, that's fine. If not, I can leave. I just want a no answer or a yes answer.
Yeah, well, going door to door isn't going to find her.
What am I going to do? Sit out here, wait for them to pull out of the driveway?
Well, you don't even know where she lives.
I know I do, but I had my cell phone taken away from me. Like, I was sleeping over there by the Walgreens.
Okay.
And in that night, someone took my cell phone from me.
Right.
So I don't know which.
So what's your long-term plan here? Because I mean,
long-term plan
we got several complaints about you coming up, knocking on people's doors, soliciting.
That's not right, man.
Well, that's why I'm here. I'm not just driving
saying that
around.
didn't happen. I'm just saying if I could get a yes or no answer for her, I would leave. You know.
I'm going to venture to say if you haven't found her yet, it's probably a no.
How are you to say that, man? I don't know what address.
Well, because you don't know where she lives. You don't even know who she is.
From who? Are you?
Are you from Oregon?
I am from Oregon.
Oh, you got to take this guy in.
Why?
He's been harassing my 12-year-old daughter online.
That's how old she is?
Yeah.
You're going to forbid me? Little children? My name is As Little Children.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
The FBI is involved in it, so please.
The FBI? You know what?
All right, hey, stop talking to him. All right, step down here on the street, get off this property. All right, I'll be with you in a second,
yes,
sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, so there's your answer. This girl you've been talking to is 12 years old. You're obviously an adult, so that conversation.
Forbid them not.
Hey,
forbid them not.
She is 12 years old. That is her parent. He will forbid whatever he chooses. Am I clear on that?
12 is very old. I was looking for a 6-year-old.
All right, that's disturbing.
You know what? Holy and profane. I'm holy, and so is my church, the Church of I Am Christ. I am Christ.
Right, what are you? You need to. What are you, homeless? You live in the area?
I'm homeless and a truck driver, and I'm.
Okay, do you have a truck around here?
I'm waiting to make some money, man.
Okay, how are you gonna make money?
Driving trucks, man.
Okay, do you have a truck down here?
No.
The cop began to ask about his identity. However, he attempted to make fun of the situation and actually insult the police. He began arguing with the cop and making statements that were religious. From the other side of the coin, the cop attempted to have a normal conversation, but it became very difficult.
All right, what's your first name?
My name is Little Children.
Little Children?
That is my full name.
So your first name is?
My first name is.
Okay, is it AZZ?
Become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
That's not making any sense whatsoever.
Become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven. That's what it is.
Okay,
Become as little children, or you will not enter the kingdom of heaven.
So what is your government?
Whatever you think is paying you, whoever you think is paying you, I can pay you more.
Well, you're not paying me.
I can pay you more. If it's money, that's fine.
So what is
if it's for diligency, I'm here for my woman. And if she does not want me, I will leave right now forever.
Well, the Father has said that you are not wanted, so you should leave forever.
Forbid them not. Forbid them not.
Well, that's not your place to say that you're not welcome here. So what is your government name that you were given on your birth certificate or driver's license?
My name is. You want my social security number?
Sure. What's your first name? What's the name given to you by the government?
Timothy.
Timothy. And Timothy, what's the last name given to you by the government?
Nielsen. Nielsen. Forbid them not.
He's just highly agitated.
Forsake your sons, forsake your daughters, forsake your wives, forsake children. Do not forsake little children. I'm little children. And if you're an officer of the law, that's it. If you will die for Jesus, if you will die for Jesus right now. If you want to have me taken in underneath the law, go ahead, because you want to fight for that badge right now, go ahead. I am the one Church of Christ who is Muslim and Christian, and we have the living God who has never died.
Okay.
And if you want to be on
14 headquarters.
Come Whatever, man. Whatever. Take.
Now go ahead.
Your assumption's correct. I'm out with Timothy Nielsen. Do you need a social?
Who will lose their life for Jesus Christ will find it. Who will lose their life for Jesus Christ will find it. I will lose my life for Christ any day.
Okay.
I bet you win it before me. I find it. Lose your life for Christ. Let me just walk out of here, man.
Okay.
The police then confront the suspect, stating that what he was attempting to do with a 12-year-old was predatory behavior, and inquired about his overall objectives. A religious statement was then made by the suspect in an attempt to argue with police, and the suspect also threatened to take his own life if he was not stopped.
So what? Again, what's your long-term plan? So we put to bed this whole I'm looking for this girl I met on the internet. It's against the law. You can't have a relationship with a 12-year-old. So the father forbid it. You're not welcome on this property. So what is your long-term goal here, sir?
Right now, I need to go take man.
Okay. So after that, so where are you gonna sleep tonight?
Not in the business. Not in the business, that's for sure.
Okay.
God,
but
right now.
Timothy, listen. So apparently, according to dispatch, we've been dealing with you in this capacity for a couple weeks now.
I will leave forever if that's what's in her heart that says that I do not want this guy. I will leave forever, and that 5 years has been one girl has been a long time.
Would you agree with me that at 12 years old she's not?
I do not agree.
Okay. So, well, I'm telling you that you're not to have any type of relationship.
Okay, as little children, right? She's going to be old one day and die.
So?
Because I will live forever, and I will kill myself with that. I will kill myself.
Okay. So, are you making threats to harm yourself?
No, I'm not.
Are you sure? Because you just said I'll kill myself.
Without her, I will die one day.
Well, we're all going to die one day.
Right. And I hope my day is soon.
Okay. Why is that?
I'll be diligent with you, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. But so why do you think you? I mean, we're all going to die one day. But I mean, you understand she's 12, but I understand from you that doesn't make a difference.
But you don't understand God. With men, things aren't possible. With God, all things are possible. All things.
I understand that. I mean, that's what they say.
And I want to know what's in her heart. Her heart.
Okay. So at 12 years old, if she says, yes, I'm in love with this.
Don't give me all that stuff, man. I've been with one girl all these years.
I'm trying to understand where you're coming from.
Or gone whoring around with other girls. I've been with one girl this whole year.
Okay. And where's that girl at?
2 girls. Okay. All these years. Okay. All these years. I tried to build this church. One church is all that's left. It's because God has never died. He's always living. He's a living God. And he has never died. He escaped that death. When he came back and he was like crying, he said, "What you guys doing all sleeping? Let's go." That's God for you. And he drives the biggest ship around here. And they're going to be on the mast for me. Back mast, front mast. My 2 girls.
The cop continued to question the suspect about the circumstances surrounding his encounter with the young girl, and in addition, talked to the sheriff in order to explain what had happened.
And I'm putting nobody in danger.
But you've never. But so how do you?
From the internet. I will never harm anybody. I'm putting nobody in danger.
Okay.
I could maybe just take a date with no. I'm not looking for. Maybe just a date for coffee or something, man. Just to meet her on the very.
Do you think 12-year-olds drink coffee?
I'll buy her dinner, dude. I don't care. I'm not looking for.
All right. So they do have a. So he keeps talking about. They have a daughter. Her best friend. Parma Heights. So apparently they had like a YouTube channel like 5 years ago that he somehow started stalking them. So he eventually from Oregon, and now he knows where he is. And like in my conversation with him, like he's leaving with this 12-year-old. Like nobody's going to tell him no. He doesn't care about the law. Under God, no one shall forbid. Blah blah blah. Like these folks are scared to death.
I'm trying to figure out myself, but he said 5 years. They haven't posted in a while, and I'm like, how do you know they live here? He's like, I love their channel. Once I started watching their channel, everything else. I was like, well, how do you find out they live here? And he goes, well, I don't want to say, but it wasn't hard. And it sounds like they're kids.
They're 12 years old. Well, 13, yeah.
The cop informed the sheriff that the suspect was attempting to justify his predatory behavior by citing passages out of the Bible. The cop also mentioned to the sheriff that even the FBI was investigating the man.
So he got really animated about being in the church. He kept saying his name was as the children, you know, and kept referencing God in the church. So unfortunately, this guy confirmed that this is the right house because he came out, and as I'm talking to the guy here in the drive, he goes, "Are you from Oregon?" Yeah, he goes, "This is the guy, my daughter." I'm like, oh.
Is he from Portland? He said he's from Portland.
I don't know.
ID,
so I just, like I said, I haven't run the ID. Terry said that it's probably this guy.
Yes, we've been dealing with him. But he said he came from Portland. So I'm like, where are you staying? He goes, well, I was downtown Cleveland, but Portland's way nicer than Portland.
I mean, so he's homeless. I mean, these parents, like, I guess he found out mom's cell phone. I guess he called mom's cell phone a couple weeks ago, and like now he knows where they live. And so like they're petrified.
So there's no way the mom is on the internet in some capacity. This guy's after the mom, is he?
No, it's definitely the kids.
Okay.
It's definitely the kids. Yeah, I'm fearful for this little girl's safety. Apparently the FBI got involved like 5 years ago, and like apparently this agent, and I mean I don't have all the details about it, we just talked briefly, but apparently, you know, all the they were involved, said it's a mental situation. Yeah, but the FBI guy's like, he basically told the family, he goes, he lives in Oregon, I wouldn't worry too much about it, and here he is on their front porch now.
The police informed the suspect that the girl had absolutely no interest in meeting him, and then instructed him to place his hands behind his back because he was about to be arrested.
All right, Mr. Nielsen, I told you I would do you one favor. I did speak with the 12-year-old, and I know while you said that you don't care if they're 6 years old, 12 years old, it's what you feel in your heart. She wants nothing to do with you.
Do you believe it came from her?
I talked to her. I talked to her specifically.
Do you believe it came from her? She wasn't under distress at all?
Well, no, she's not under duress.
How do you know?
Because I was in the house.
How do you know she's not under duress right now?
Okay.
How do you know she's not under duress? Huh?
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back. We're not going to have you acting up like this.
That's erratic?
Step this way. It doesn't matter. Yours is probably easier to get into.
I've done nothing.
Nielsen was arrested and sent to the Medina County Jail for further processing, having faced 2 charges of threatening by stalking and 1 count of importuning. He faced 4.5 years in prison with 5 years of post-release monitoring afterwards, and would be forced to register himself as a Tier 1 child offender. Have you ever heard of a rap artist named Lil Boom? Well, neither had I. He was spotted in a Walmart on September 23rd of 2021 taking photographs of a young lady when she was bending over, and had also been accused of touching a juvenile. The police collected what evidence they could before hunting him down.
And you'll see her jump out of the way.
Yeah, you know, if you look how close he is to her. Like, he probably did. Look at that.
So, there we go.
Oh yeah, right there. Okay,
like,
pause it.
No, yeah.
Sorry, I just want to write it down so whenever I write my report. He approaches over. What is that? The potato?
Produce, yeah.
Okay, whatever. Approach the produce stand. Children picking stuff out.
Yeah. At least yesterday, he never touched anything.
Yeah.
For himself.
He reaches and grabs younger
by
one.
homeless people.
She jumps away. Okay, you can play it.
You guys can have the perverts.
Play.
Play. She's like 7.
How you breathe?
That one was like 7.
It's my handwriting. I can read it. So he lingers.
You like follows the whole thing?
Yeah, follows.
1800 block, South Farm, November, Papa Echo.
Then grabs.
Second one.
NPE P15.
Yeah.
It's on a beige color Mercury.
Okay. Cool.
Police would make contact with the victim's father, who informed them that both of his daughters had been touched in an inappropriate way. And as a result, police were able to catch the suspect leaving the parking lot. And additionally, the victims identified him as a well-known rapper via his social media accounts. And so the police had only one choice, and that was to arrest him.
Okay. So, So you know you are going to be placed under arrest. Okay, so I'm not going to put the handcuffs in the back, so I'll just put them in the front. So just put your hands together like you're praying. Perfect. Hey. Sure.
You got a code, getting your phone? Mom said that you gotta get it.
Yeah, I actually need that phone.
It's the blue one with the case on it.
Perfect. Is that too tight? Is that too tight?
It's the one with the rabbit on it. That's my phone.
All right.
Yeah, that one. That one. That's the one. Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and here.
No, Mom, don't worry about it. I'll call you.
Yeah.
They taking this one with them.
Yeah, I have to take the phone. So come over here and go ahead and take a seat in my car. You don't have anything on you, do you? Okay, I'm gonna search you real quick. Just put your hands up here. Perfect. Okay. Just understand if you go into the jail and you have anything, it is a felony, okay?
No.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and take a seat.
The police then accessed the suspect's identification and criminal history on their computer in order to get more information about him, and they also tried to ask him a few questions, but he refused to speak.
A detective's asking for it. I mean, I guess technically you don't have to.
107.
Technically you don't have to. Do you want to leave? Okay, give me just a second. Do you not want to give me the passcode or anything? Okay, so it's just a yes or no. You don't have to give it if you don't want to. Okay. Alright, we're just waiting for the officer to bring me back the paperwork and then we're going to get going. Oh yeah, I see it. Alright. And then I know we kind of already talked over the phone about the incident, but I want to ask you a couple more questions, okay? You don't want to talk to me anymore? Okay. Okay. All right.
The cop phoned the sheriff to provide an explanation.
Hey, Shelby. So I got his phone. It just died, but I'm plugging it back up. Gonna put it on airplane mode. He won't give me his password or anything. So, but do you want me to put it into evidence or give it to you? So I just, okay. Oh wait, it just turned back on. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Okie dokie, thank you. Okay, bye.
It was the cop's belief that there was probable cause for an assault charge, and he was placed on probation for a period of 1 year, in addition to being required to undergo psychiatric and examinations in order to be given a community service assignment of 40 hours. Lil Boom's silence was not going to save him from prosecution, but just wait till you see what this next person is up to. This absolute scumbag wrapped in 44 counts of offenses before finally being caught November 18th of 2023 in Cincinnati, Ohio. The 60-year-old Monty Cecil was running what he called a party house, which was more like a house of horrors. Children who were invited there were asked to swim and sleep over, all while he captured everything on concealed cameras.
I'm just doing a real quick pat down on Joe. He didn't have anything.
Alright. We're at far right cruiser, okay?
It's shocking to see that the suspect is willing to comply with police when it comes to his arrest, even when they express concerns about the gravity of his crimes.
Just confirming Monty L.
Yep.
1113 of 63.
Yep.
Alright, there's just a complaint for gross position, felony of the 3rd degree, case number 2023 CRA 03777, okay? Warrant on the complaint, take it down to jail.
The suspect now begins a conversation with police about country music, and what's startling is the manner with which he's acting in spite of the serious crimes that he's committed.
All-time country music? Yeah. Waylon Jennings. Waylon Jennings is my all-time favorite. I like George Jennings. I like George. I like Merle. I like all those guys. Johnny Cash. Well, I always kind of of leaned towards Waylon. I just liked his brand of music and his style. It wasn't a cliche type. It's kind of a, hey, I experienced it. I'm gonna sing about it. So. Yeah, they did. They did experience it. Ain't no doubt about it. Yeah. I mean, no Johnny Cash, George Jones. They didn't live a dull life. I can tell you that. Whether it was a good life, definitely wasn't.
In addition, the suspect expresses dissatisfaction with the handcuffs, stating that they're too tight, and therefore the cops have to respond to his remarks.
What is it? Oh yeah. Yeah, they're not comfortable at all. We should be here in a little bit. Should be here. How long you work down there?
In the end, he was charged with a lot of heinous crimes that involved the exploitation and abuse of underage children, and his bail was set at $1 million by the court. This next person assumed that they were going to get away with everything, so imagine their shock when the police arrived to tell them they're off to jail. May 31st, 2022, and law enforcement are in the workplace of a predator who's been soliciting juveniles via the Snapchat app. An arrest warrant has been made, and it would seem that he had used the fast add option to quickly add children to his friends list, asking their age, and then asking them if they would like to hang out together. Allegations of inappropriate texting with a minor had prompted the police to investigate further.
Come on in.
Stay with him, Strange.
How's it going? Good. And Kelsey, you're welcome to join us. And just to make sure, do you guys have identification? I know you guys have your lovely desk, but thank you, sure. Okay, awesome.
Is it good? Do you need anything?
I'm good, thank you. I appreciate it. So just to let you know, we do see that he's here working. We want to comply with, as much as possible, but we also want to be respectful of the employee and try to be discreet about it.
Yep.
Okay. So we were trying to figure out which way can we escort rather than the main entrance,
Yep.
right? So we do have an emergency.
So here's the thing.
Okay.
Either way, he's going to be right out there because his car's parked there, and we have to deal with that.
With the car?
Yeah, and him at the same time. So
Oh.
unfortunately, I understand and I
Gotcha.
appreciate that.
Okay.
But the quicker we get him out there to the car and done with that, the better.
Okay.
The faster it is, the better for him.
Gotcha.
We understand we don't want to cause a scene.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, because of the warrant, we've got to.
Yeah, you got it. Is there anything, one more question, is there anything from an employer perspective we should be concerned about?
I can't
Disclose,
divulge.
okay.
Yeah.
I mean, we can tell what the warrant's for.
Yeah, it's public record.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the warrant is once it's in the system where it's public record, it's for soliciting a minor.
Okay. Okay.
Contributing to the delinquency of a minor. So.
Okay. All right. Well, he does not know you guys are here. And so I just got off the phone with my boss. I wanted to make sure I understood the process of what this looked like. And so,
we're never here. So I was going to say, this is.
We appreciate everything so far.
This is new to me. So this is new to me, but let me message him. That would be the protocol. And to say, you have some visitors here. We ask that you do comply. And, obviously we're paying close attention to your movement from here.
Okay.
Okay.
We've got somebody with an eye on him too. So he's.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right.
So we'll just wait for him right here?
If you're stating that it needs to
I was going to say,
be-
we're going to be going right out here.
Which is his vehicle?
The Charger right here.
Yeah.
The white
He was
one?
gonna have you guys
No,
wait
it's
behind
the
that
gray
glass,
one.
right?
Right to the left.
We were just gonna wait right there because I can't see through the glass because it's too.
Yeah, whichever.
If it was a two-way mirror, it'd be, or
Gotcha.
one way, it'd be better.
But it's right to the left.
We can't see him come out. That's
Facing-
we don't
Yeah.
want to have. We don't want to have
The
some
white glass
issues.
like it,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
We'll try to stay out of the way as much as we can.
Yeah, I see. Okay, well, let me grab my laptop. And
Awesome.
I think I'll just tell him to come on to the lobby, right?
That would be good. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
The police informed the suspect that he's the subject of a warrant for his arrest, and they assured him that they would explain everything to him shortly. He and the cops left the workplace and then went to the parking lot to discuss his predatory behavior.
Mr. Rios?
Yes,
You have,
under arrest.
you have a warrant for your arrest, Mr. Rios.
I do?
Yes, sir.
What is
I'll
it?
explain it to you
That's
once
just
we
my
get,
phone.
once we get outside. I'll explain it to you, okay? You're an adult right now. We can, as a courtesy, potentially down the road, talk to your parents. Okay, but right now, we'll get to that number. Okay, sure. I just explained the 2 charges. I forgot the 3rd charge on tomorrow. So.
Okay. Yeah, if you would like to come talk to me real quick.
Sure, that's fine.
Over there.
No, I'm
The police then have the suspect get into the vehicle to have a conversation about the girl and the predatory encounter. And in spite of it all, detectives read him his Miranda rights before questioning him. In other words, this would mark the beginning of his arrest.
Sorry, I'm super close to my mom. She'll be here if she needs to be.
No, yeah, that's good. Okay. Okay, so he told you that you are under arrest. We have an arrest warrant for you, and we will talk about all of that. Sure. And you can ask as many questions as you want. Before we start talking, because you are under arrest and these guys went into your place of work and all that, I do have to read you your rights.
Sure.
Okay.
That's fine.
So if at any point you have questions, just let me know. Okay. So have you ever been read your rights before?
Never. I've never been in trouble with the law. My record is clean. Like I don't know what this is about.
Okay. We'll talk about all that.
Sure.
I promise. Okay. So the first one, you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present with your lawyer being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning. If you wish.
Okay.
Do you still? Is it okay? If
Yeah,
we still
no,
have a
that's fine.
conversation?
Yeah, have it. I want to know what's
Okay.
going on.
Well, David, just to kind of like for starters, is there anything that you can think of that would have brought us here today? I know you said you have a clean record.
Has this been with like the Fuentes family? Is that what it is?
I'm not sure. Could you explain a little bit?
Well, is there like a date? Because there has been a guy that has came here before with a gun and like, are you aware of that? Is that what we're having?
I'm not. No.
Okay. So, could you give me kind of some backstory to
Sure.
answer your question?
I will.
Sure.
Yes.
That's fine.
I'm just kind of curious what
Sure.
what you think and what your opinion
Well,
is.
yeah.
So,
I mean, if you could give me some answer, I'm sure I'll be able to answer it for you.
Sure. Okay. So the charges that we're gonna be arresting you on today are child solicitation by electronic communication device, meeting a child in person, we're talking to them over the phone, enticement of a child, and contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Do any of those
Like
ring a
who?
bell?
No. What is? I don't understand. Like I'm not too fond of like words like that. What does that mean? Like what do the charges mean?
So the first one just means that basically...
What is electric communication device? What does that mean? Like a phone?
Electronic, yes. So sorry. That's fancy language for a phone. For cell phone.
For giving someone a phone?
No. So this one, child solicitation means that that you had potentially talked to somebody with your phone in a manner, and that person was a child.
No, I don't have any.
You don't recall?
I don't. I do recall one thing though, that this had happened, I would say back in January, I would say February, March. Okay. It was this one girl that I was talking to, and I had went to her house, and because she was telling me that she was getting abused by her father, I had went there to try to help her. That's what I had did. She was in my car. Nothing had happened physically at all. I was just telling her, hey, like, you need to get help. You know, you need to, you know, if your father's being abusive to you, like, you need to get help. Because I'm that guy, like, I find things at the bottom of my heart. Like, I just thought, like, hey, what if that was, like, my sister, you know what I mean, getting abused? Like, that's just not how I was raised, and that's just not how I do things. Like, that's just not the kind of guy I am. And I was like, because her house was right here, right? Her house was right here, so we just drove down the street and parked right there. And I was telling her, like, hey, you need to get in contact with the police. And then she's like, well, I gotta go. And I said, okay. So then we turned the car around, parked it right there, and there was a car behind me, and their lights had turned on. So I started I was like, well, who's that? And she's like, that's my dad. And I was like, well, shoot. She's like, well, just keep driving. And I was like, okay. So I just started driving, and he was like right on my tail. So I just kept going down the road, and then I had stopped fully, let her out of the car. She got in her car, and I just went home. And after that, the next day, I came to work, and I had came to work, and same spot. And then security calls and tells me, well, David, there was a guy outside, and no, my coach came to me, and he's like, hey, David, there was a guy outside of your work, and it looks like your car got into an accident. So I had went outside, right? And I was like, okay. I was like, because at first there was like 3 different stories on what happened. Like an employee hit my car, or like somebody had touched my car, right? So I went to my car, I went outside, and then my security guard, because we have security guards here, and he was standing by some guy I've never seen in my whole entire life. And I was like, okay. I was like, I've never seen this guy. And he was like, hey, David, like, this guy is here, and he accidentally fell in your car, and he just wants to trade insurances and everything like that. And I was like, okay. And yeah, he was being such a nice guy, saying, hey, David, I just want to make things right. Like, I accidentally fell over the curb and accidentally hit your car. And if it was me, I wouldn't want somebody to walk away from doing something to my vehicle like that. And I was like, okay. And then he's like, and then my security guard's like, you guys are good at trade? And I was like, yeah. And then my security guard had walked away, and he's like, follow me to my car, because this car was like right where my Charger's parked. He was like right behind me, right?
Okay.
The investigator questioned the suspect, asking him to start from the beginning and explain how they had first met. And as a result, he told the detective they had first connected over the Snapchat app and provided a detailed explanation of how everything had transpired.
Okay, so just to clarify, you are David Rios.
Correct.
Will you spell your last name for me?
RIOS, David Antonio Rios.
So why don't you start from the beginning for me? So you had mentioned like this girl. How did you guys meet?
On the social media, on Snapchat. I don't remember how it worked. Like I didn't even talk to this girl for like more than a week at all. Like it was like that short of a time period.
Right.
And she was just like saying like, hey, you know, I was getting abused and all of these things, and I just thought to myself, like, you know, being the nice guy that I am, I was like, I need help. And that's what I did. I went over there and I tried to help her. You know, she had jumped. She was like, my parents are asleep. Can you come over here and talk to me? And I was like, I guess, because I'm just that nice guy. Like I just have the kindness in my heart. Like that's just the kind of guy I am. And then
So help me understand,
Sure.
because I'm not that great at Snapchat.
Sure.
But when you said you guys met on Snapchat,
So like
how does that work?
So like you just add like a friend, right? And like you can add anybody, like anybody.
Like, do you search their name?
No, well, like there's like a list, right? It's like it's called like you just press search, and then there's like a list, and like people's friends like pop up, and like you can add them, like you can add anybody on there. So then yeah, there's like a friends list, and then you could just add anybody off there. So
And-
I don't know if she added me or if I added her. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. So you don't remember?
I don't.
Okay. So from there, I know. Sorry, we have to break it down
Sure.
like into these.
Oh, that's fine.
these sections. But so, whoever added who, and then what happened after that? Did one of you message each other, or how?
Yeah, to be honest, I don't really remember. It's been a long time
Okay.
since like February or January. I think it was February, to be honest. But yeah, that's what had happened.
What was that initial? Was there a conversation? Was it just?
See, that's what I don't
Snapchat
remember. It was like a week. Like it was like within. I don't even think it was a week. I think it was like within like 3 days. Like I don't even remember.
David, do you still have that conversation?
I don't. I had blocked her, and I don't know if she did the same for me. But I don't have anything on there no more. And once you block somebody, like all their stuff, like I don't even remember her username, to be honest, at this point. Like I don't have any of that anymore, 100%.
Do you remember her name?
I don't. I'm my brother that passed away. I don't.
So then you said you guys talked for maybe like a week.
I believe it like wasn't even that long. Like something to remember. Like I could have seen if it was like months or years. Like it was like a week. Just out of nowhere, just talking to people.
And sometimes when people are talking on one platform, they start talking on a different.
No, just that.
Just that.
I believe so.
No, like phone numbers were exchanged.
I don't believe so.
Okay.
I know for sure, 100%. It was Snapchat.
Just through Snapchat.
I
your
believe so.
Communication with them?
I believe so. I don't remember. I may have texted her, but our main focus was on Snapchat. Like a lot of
Okay, so maybe.
I may have.
Would you perchance have her phone number saved in your phone?
I don't have like names saved like as contacts, but it could be.
You could potentially like
maybe if she had like a name, like if you provided a name, like maybe I could search it and it'll pull up because like you can search like contact. Yeah, sure.
That would be part of when we do the phone extraction on it. We would get that. So,
sure.
And you know, just so we're clear, David,
Yeah,
like
that's fine.
this is your story, and I know what I know,
That's fine.
and you know, it's up to you to basically fill in those gaps.
No, that's fine.
You know what I mean? Because
Sure.
I only know what I know right now, what's on this paper, right? And I need your half to finish telling that story. So if there's anything that you think is being like maybe misconstrued, or if I have it wrong, or anything,
It's just
like,
hard to
please tell me.
remember, like, you know what I mean? Like, one, I've literally met this girl, only, seen her one time in my whole entire life, and that was it.
The investigator then asked the suspect about the moment he went to the residence of the girl and requested he provide a comprehensive explanation of everything that happened there. As a result, he decided to begin telling everything, including where he lived, where the girl lived, and what had happened when they met, and everything else that was rather unpleasant.
You went to her house.
Uh-huh.
Where did you initially start from?
What do you mean start?
Like, so when you said you got the message from her, right? She told you, hey, my parents are asleep, come to my house. She said that to you.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you when you got that?
Oh, I was at my house.
Okay. And then where's
Where's my house located?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, in Rio Rancho.
Okay. And then where does she live?
She lives right there on, what was the address? My mom took a screenshot of it because I gave it to her. It was right there on, it's kind of near Gun Club.
Okay.
Like South Valley area.
Okay.
I believe so.
And which way, because I grew up in Rio Rancho, and to drive to the South Valley is kind of far, but like which way did you go to get there?
I believe it was, I don't know the streets too well, I usually just use GPS, but it was like right there on Course. Like I think if you just take Course all the way down.
Were you in this Charger?
No, I had a Mustang. My mom took over it. It's under her name and everything. I told her if she co-signed on this Charger, I would give her the Mustang. So she took over.
Smart.
Yeah.
It's a free Mustang.
Yeah. I was paying payments on both. Yeah, she just paid for her
next time you're
insurance.
co-signing.
Yeah, really.
Did you like it here? Did you like it in T-Mobile?
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's good money, and I do real well here.
So you work off like commission?
I work out. No, I do. It's $20 an hour, hourly, and then bonus commission.
Good stuff. So what kind of like hours are you working?
So I'm working 4 10-hour shifts. So Monday, Tuesdays, and then Friday, Saturday. So,
Are they like day shift?
they're 10 hours. So it's 8 a.m. or no, 9 p.m. to 8.
So you're working graveyard.
Basically 10 hours.
Why are you here right now?
No, 9 a.m.
9
to 8 p.m.
to 10 p.m.
No, 8 p.m. 9 to 8.
I'm so sorry.
So I'd be getting out of here in like 3 hours almost.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay. And then, what is your Snapchat name? You said you didn't remember his.
I don't.
And you wouldn't remember like a phone number, or you just remember her address, maybe potentially where she lives, in the South Valley.
Yeah, right there on the South Valley. It was like I said, my mom has it in a text message. Like she has the screenshot of the actual address, like on Google Maps.
Okay. And what was your, about what time was that? Do you remember?
Like at night?
Yeah.
Oh, for that day?
The day, yeah.
It was at night. It was like I would say like 9 o'clock at night.
Okay.
9:30.
What was your intention? Like, what were you guys planning on doing when you did go there? I know you said you wanted to be there for her, but what was the plan?
The plan was just to talk to her and be like, hey, if you're getting abused, like here's how to help. Because I think she was just so scared, like that I was gonna tell, or that she didn't know who to run to. And I just thought, well, I'm here to help, and I'm gonna try my best. I mean, that's all I can think of is that I was just there to help.
And a while back, you mentioned something about like, oh, I didn't want to do that. That's inappropriate. Like I think you mentioned that about maybe sending her photos of yourself. And you said that she sent you the photos where she's like kind of wearing the bra and panties or whatever, or
Like
you
the
said
shorts.
the shorts.
The short.
At any point, did you tell her like, hey, this is inappropriate? Or at one point, did you think like, why did you think it was inappropriate?
Like for her or for like me sending it in?
Either.
No, I didn't. I don't remember. Like I said, like I like if you guys have like the wording, like by like text, like screenshots or anything, then I would clearly remember. But right now, I don't.
So now you're saying like that's inappropriate. Are you only saying that because of what I told you the charges are, or did you know back then that was inappropriate?
I said that was inappropriate. Now, or in the text?
Is that what you think? Is that? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I'm confused.
Okay,
Sorry. I'm
That's
confused.
okay.
Sorry.
Earlier when Justin asked you, he said, did you guys ever exchange photographs? Was the conversation flirting or photographs exchanged?
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then you said, no, that's inappropriate. And maybe I misunderstood you, so I could have you help me understand that a little bit better.
I don't remember that. Sorry.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just like my mind's gone right now. Like seeing this, like it's just shocking to me, especially how far I've come in life. You know, I've been working 3 years as management. I just got 2 cars, doing well for myself. Like this is like I always see it like on those shows like Beyond Scared Straight and like all these like jail shows. Like I was like I never want to be there. You know, so like seeing this is like you know how you like get like so like gone in your headspace. What's going on?
So then your intention when you did go down there, you consult her about how much time did you spend with her?
Not even that long. Not even that long. I would
If
say
you
like
had to
max
put,
like
like, a time.
like 30 minutes max. Like not even long. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's so weird. Like I've never met this girl in my whole entire life. Ever. I've talked to her for like I would say I don't even know if it was a week. I'll just like say it was a week. Like right around there. 3 to like 7 days, right around there. And then yeah, I just went to her house that day. It like all happened so quick. Like I was there, you know, right away. 30 minutes, like I said, nothing long at all. Like,
so when she told you that she was 14, was that concerning to you?
it was concerning because I was like, why is she being abused at any age? I mean, 14. Like I'm the kind of guy like it doesn't matter what age it is. Like if you're getting abused, you need help.
I guess what I'm trying to understand is this girl is potentially sending you flirtatious photographs, right? Like she's like half naked. She's telling you that she's abused, and she tells you that she's 14, and you go and you pick her up in your car. How do you feel about that?
I know it doesn't look great. Like if that's what you're wanting to ask. Like I know it doesn't do great, but in my heart, I knew, you know, it's just the kind of guy I am.
And I'm not asking you from a judgmental standpoint.
Sure,
I know.
I know.
I'm
I know.
asking you from like what was your thought process while you were doing that? As in like I'm just trying to understand. Like I'm just trying to, you know, like that's a lot going on. Like you said, there's a lot. So I'm just trying to make sure that I understand.
No, I'm just that like I'm sorry, I don't mean to get emotional, but my brother had passed away and just seeing all that, like just seeing him in the hospital and everything like that. Like I've had a lot of deaths in my family and just seeing all that, you know, and just thinking like this girl can end up dead one day, you know, if they abuse. You know, I've seen some people where, you know, on the shows or on anything, you know, where they get abused and they end up, you know, killing themselves. And stuff.
I'm sorry that you had to deal with that with your brother.
And I had watched him take his last breath, and I thought I never want nobody to experience what I just seen.
That's really hard.
It's heartbreaking, you know what I mean? He died at 14.
That's really hard.
The suspect tried to make the investigators believe that he was a decent guy and was not a predator, also saying that if they knew him as well as his family does, they would comprehend what he was trying to say. Investigators, on the other hand, made an effort to explain to him why the actions that he took were absolutely inappropriate.
I'm just so lost for words. Like I said, you ask any one of you go in there and you ask anybody about me, and I'm the nicest, friendliest person you can meet. My family, my friends, like everybody you've ever met never would say I never had a mean thing in my body. I've never been against anyone. Like, it's just not who I am.
And I think that sometimes we make mistakes. That's okay. We just learn from them and we move on and we become a better person.
Sure.
Just to kind of go off of that, I did serve local process on your Snapchat, so I have messages from December until basically now. And I did see that you were talking to several girls who are younger than 15 on Snapchat. In the state of New Mexico, you have to be 16 to consent to have for money, and you have to be within a 4-year gap if that person is younger to consent to either be engaged in communication or to have consensual sex. So I'm just kind of telling you this as this. I know that this was occurring, so nip it in the bud now, and maybe not do that later.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, like this is a learning experience. Like if you know, I'm not saying I'm gonna get let go, but I'm just saying, like if I were to let go, like if you guys said you get one more chance, I would throw the phone away. Like I would. Like I get it. I get it.
So just be aware of that. Like
sure.
Age, I know people. Age is just a number.
Yeah.
Like it's.
It isn't. You're right. You're right.
It's not our job. We go by those numbers every single day.
And it's crazy because my dad had just told me, he's like, David, like you have a lot going for you. He's like,
yeah, man. I mean, you got a great job. You got some great cars. You're giving mom cars, like.
And he even had said, David, he said, like, you know, he even had told me, he said, I understand you know, you wanted to help in that situation. She was being abused and everything like that. But he said, David, it doesn't matter, you know, that's her age, and it's the wrong thing to do. And I know you feel like that's the right thing because, you know, you're a nice guy and, you know, you're heartfelt, but there's the law too, you know what I mean? You could be the nicest guy in the world, but you can't go against the law.
And that's what Justin was kind of trying to get at a little bit.
Do you guys have a tissue?
It's a Subway one. Is that okay?
No, it's fine.
That's what Justin was trying to talk about a little bit earlier with, like, well, you know, the better way to have handled that situation would be to
I shouldn't even have gone. Yeah, no, you're right. To let you know.
Hey,
sure.
like, I've been chatting, and there's ways to do it anonymously, too. And we can talk about all that, but I know we need to see did they get his car towed and stuff?
Detectives now informed the suspect he was going to be booked in and told him the consequences that would be imposed upon him. The suspect acknowledged that he already knew what was going to happen.
They will let you have, like, phone calls. Sorry. Oh, I could have gone that way. Yeah, hold on, there's speed bumps.
So where is it that we're going? Is it what jail is? Is it a jail or is it a prison? I don't know the difference.
So right now we're going to go to the prisoner transport center.
Okay.
Basically, the jail is out there in the mesa, like hella far. So where we're taking you right now is basically just a holding spot until they get enough people to take a bus to the jail.
Oh, okay.
So the jail is out by, do you know where the Sandia Speedway is?
Oh yeah, way over there.
Yeah. So that's where the jail is. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, you'll probably be out like pretty soon because, like you said, you have a pretty squeaky clean record.
Well, and it's just the thing, and I want you to, and I'm gonna be real honest with you guys. I'm glad that happened. Like I'm not glad I'm getting arrested, but this is an eye opener. I think it had to have happened. You know what I mean? Not like saying like it's good like that you guys did what you did because like it shows like, hey, what you did was wrong in this situation. Like I'm a guy, like I'm glad I want to be taught, and I want. Does that make sense? What I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Like.
After 142, we've got 279 route east from east.
Like it just shows like there's consequences to your actions. You know what I mean?
And
so that's I'm very grateful.
And in this situation,
I'm not saying no. I'm not trying to like get my way out of anything. I'm just saying, like, I'm a guy, like, I need to learn from my actions. I've always been raised like that with respect and morals. Like, you need to know that there's a difference between right and wrong.
Still me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yeah. And this is an opportunity to turn it around for sure, guaranteed. And like I said, I don't do drugs, you know, I don't drink, like.
What do you do when you're not working then?
All I do is just spend time with family, like, that's all I do. Like, yes, my mom, what does he do? He just stays home with us. This is exactly what she said. Like, I don't go out, I don't party, like, I'm just not that guy. You know what I mean? Like, I see all my friends, you know, doing drugs or like drinking and stuff like that, and it's like I have, you know, work and responsibilities compared to, you know, these other people, and I just, you know, you had your fun in the, you know, a long time ago, like in high school and all that, but you have to start somewhere, you know, and a lot of these kids my age, they haven't even started their life yet, you know what I mean? And I've been working since I've been 15 and a half. The day I was able to work, I was already working. So 505-415-6355.
That's a 242.
Is this place pretty far from here?
We'll be there in probably less than
2. So 242, are you still on this air?
19, yes, sir.
When did you turn 19?
December 17th.
He may be on NCIC.
10-4, I think he lost connection radio in the hospital. We're giving him a 21.
Sitting on 31st.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're just gonna go downtown Albuquerque right now.
And you said you guys do investigating?
Yes, so both of us are detectives with the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office.
In Sandoval, right? Or no, that's Albuquerque. Because they're from Albuquerque, but I'm from Rio, so Rio police don't get involved?
No. No.
Okay. I thought it goes off your address.
No, it's where a crime occurred.
Oh, okay.
So since...
So if it happened in Rio, it'd be Sandoval.
Right.
Gotcha.
So since you had traveled from Rio Rancho to the South Valley, the
It's
South
in
Valley is
Albuquerque.
in Bernalillo County.
Sure. That makes sense.
We're also part of the task force for child exploitation and human trafficking. So we do, I know you said earlier, like, oh, we have better things to do. Like, this is what we investigate.
Sure. Well, I didn't mean it to be like a
Oh,
jerk.
yeah, no.
Yeah, I know there's all kinds of other things, you know, that's going on in this world.
David Antonio Rios faced numerous charges, including soliciting a child via an electronic communication device, contributing to the delinquency of a minor, and meeting with a child below the age of 13.